Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd bring you guys a video about a new tattoo I got recently. I literally got it like a week and a half ago, and it was like the quickest tattoo that I've like asked for the appointment and gotten like the tattoo done ever. So I have now 5 tattoos, as you may or may not know, and this one is on my thigh right next to my Harry Potter tattoo, which I made a video about that you can go check out. Basically, it's a rose with a hand holding onto it, and the premise of it is, or as it can be read as, St. Geordie's rose. Basically, if you don't know, Catalunya has its own patron and its own colors and all that stuff, and its patron is St. George or St. Geordie. And St. George slays the dragon, he saves the princess, and from the bloods of the dragon flowers start growing on the ground. So it is a big celebration. St. Geordie Day is celebrated here, and it's always on the same day, and it's almost more important than Valentine's Day to a point. Like, people buy flowers, and the tradition is, the girl buys the guy a book, and the guy buys the girl flowers, and, it's all really cute and stuff. So, I was playing around in my head with that idea, and then I see that this guy I follow on Instagram had Flash for that day, and he was gonna, for the day before St. Geordie, he was gonna have all day, he was gonna be tattooing flowers and like the roses and all that stuff. So I go by the place, but that morning we had a training to just try to get new people interested in Quidditch and stuff. So I couldn't go in the morning. So when I went, it was already like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I was like, "Hey, do you guys have any spots left for this dude that he's doing Flash and stuff?" And they were like, "Oh no, he's booked for the day, but you can just set up an appointment with him." And I was like, "All right, I'll like think about it, whatever." A few like weeks went by, I think like a week or two, and I email him being like, "Hey, I saw your Flash, I really liked it, and I've been studying in Barcelona for about a year now, and I love the city, I love the place, it's always going to be like in my heart, and I want something to commemorate this year that I've been here." And St. Geordie being the patron of Barcelona, I thought it'd be really cool to get like a rose with the colors of Catalunya all around it. He was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I love making roses and all that stuff." So we like had a couple exchanges back and forth, and then he was like, "Oh, give me your number so I can call and finalize this." Mind you, this was on a Thursday, right? And so he calls me and he's like, "Hey, it's me. So are you free this weekend?" And I was like, "Sure, that's fine." He says, "Okay, can you come by Saturday at noon?" And I was like, "All right, sure, why not? Saturday at noon." At this point, like, I'd already like transferred the money over from my home account because all of my savings are in an account in the United States, and so I transferred what I thought the cost would be. So I was fine. I went in on Saturday. My cousin the day before had gotten a tattoo on her back, and I was like, "Yo, do you want to come with me?" And she's like, "Yeah." So she was like freshly tattooed with me, and so I went in. He was super super nice. He's like, "Oh, just let me see where you want it, like we'll draw it up and just see what happens." So he draws it up and everything, and it's honestly, it's so cute. I love the tattoo so so much. I think it's like very traditional. It's very interesting because it's traditional, but it has its own flair to it. It's definitely not your like typical traditional rose, but the style of it I think is really cute and really nice. So it's sitting like next to my tattoo. I didn't want it to be like floating around on its own. I don't like that sort of stamped tattoo sort of look. So I was like, "Yo, is there any way you can use my other tattoo to sort of anchor it in place?" We like talked about the placement for a little bit, and finally like that's where it settled. And it's a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. The session was about 40 minutes, and basically it didn't hurt. Like, if I had to say, the pain threshold was about 4 or 5 at times. Like, I could feel that he was tattooed, like I could feel a scratch, but it wasn't painful. Thing is, when you're starting to get tattooed, your body reacts to it, and so I kept like flinching. It was like out of my control completely, and I kept like just closing my eyes trying to breathe and for my leg to like stop twitching. And like the same thing happened when I got my Harry Potter tattoo, where my leg, which is like, nope, like you know you're not getting away with this. And so at one point he was like, dude, you're gonna have to like stop it. And I was like, just give me a minute. So I like lay down, closed my eyes, and I was just like, okay, keep going. And by after that, I was like, it was fine. But there was a moment there where he was just like, bro, like you need to not. And I was like, I know, I'm so sorry. Like it's not even like a pain thing. I was just like, why, you know? It's given me like no trouble when it came to healing. The one that I got, the other one I got, this one that I got at the same shop gave me a little bit of trouble healing, but that was in part because of my own fault. That said, you know, I followed my own sort of taking care of tattoos guide that I have instead of like, because this one I did more of what the dude told me to, but with my other tattoos I was just doing my own thing, and I think I'm gonna stick to it, and I'm gonna be posting a video about that coming up soon, because I think knowing how to heal your tattoos is just as important as knowing how to pick a tattoo artist. So yeah, I will see you guys next time with a little video about how to heal your tattoos. Bye!